With a second game looming just 4 days later, the Steelers did not have time this week to dwell on their first loss of the season. Thursday night football, AFC North matchup on the road. Let's check in one final time with Bob Pompiani, who's with Coach Tomlin, to get the keys to the game presented by your neighborhood Ford store. Bob.
Coach, anytime you play one of these games, a lot of things come into play. I want to start with special teams just because they have such a big impact. And this division is loaded with some of the best kickers all of a sudden. They brought in Cade York. He had a 58-yarder early on. You know, special teams, we don't talk a lot about it, but in games like this, and it seems like every week you go down to the final, minutes of the game, kickers are big.
Whether it's talked about, rest assured, we give it its just due. Special teams is going to play out big, particularly in divisional games where there's familiarity. The strategic component of special teams, when you're really familiar, is an awesome aspect of play. We've had some games up there where it's been really significant. They knocked Boz out of the game up there last year. That was a significant component in terms of how the game played out. We were trying to gadget play in the special teams game there. A few years ago, we blocked the first punt of the game for a score, and that kind of set the stage in terms of getting us started up there. The special teams component is and always will be big, and particularly in this divisional play.
Talk about the offense, your offense specifically. What do you have to do? Can you expand some of the playbook? Is it a matter of that or a matter of just executing what plays are called better?
We can expand the playbook, but probably less likely so on a short week. I think the playbook gets expanded by understanding. I think with each passing week, the better that we understand concepts, the more you can get out of them, the more mileage they have on them, the more you can apply them to different circumstances in different ways. And so plays themselves are just a component of it, but the understanding of the play really makes it versatile. And I think that we're a group in growth and development in those areas.
Stopping the run game is obviously very important. You did it with Joe Mixon in week 1. In week 2, not so much. This is one of the better run games. What do you do to stop it schematically?
We got to make tackles, obviously. We're going to employ enough people, enough numbers, but that's just a component of it. If it was just numbers, man, Chubb wouldn't do what he does repeatedly to people. He gets in one-on-one circumstances and he wins and wins often, as does Hunt, particularly when he's matched up against defensive backs. Their perimeter game is excellent, whether it's tosses or outside zone plays and things of that nature, or plays that he simply bounces to the perimeter. We got to do a really good job of minimizing his opportunities to be in one-on-one circumstances with DBs, and when he is, our DBs got to do the job, and that's the battle when you're fighting a running back of his caliber and a running game centered around those talents.
Coach, all the best this week. Look forward to it.
Thank you.